Okay, I'm gonna talk for me for a minute. Um, Actually, this is not even to do with me. I've had this up for years because, I didn't do this. You know, none of the companies, they've done transformations, but, they don't use those kind right there from alcohol to do a transformation. And see, if we go back 8 years ago, because see, I have to talk about these world controllers. I have to talk about things to the average to every person watching this. Nothing will make sense whatsoever. The impressions and the impulses that you've had your entire life will make you turn the other way. And this ain't for you. This is for the unseen. This is not for the physical forms that we see on their televisions, on their little inventions to control these these stupid humans. So when you see leaders up there, that what's going on with me has no beef with that or even what's in them. They're just a soldier. They're just another cell. Part of billions and trillions of cells to create this current, this harmonic current. And we're already there. I already know that. But see, what I see in the physical form on their TVs and what's controlling them is not what I'm talking about, even though it is the same. We see them. Their actions are no different. Their reactions and their reflexes on their actions are no different than the reactions and reflexes from the goy. The goy are programmed to react in a certain way, and so are them motherfuckers in physical form. That's not human in the head. That's not the goy mind. But both have the same. It's the same, only different. The same principles apply because it is a physical form and they have the same fucking brain as those dummies over there. But see, nobody knows the truth about the spheres. And what I mean by that is, like Saturn is Lord of the Rings, but in your world it's a movie. No. See, go. In y'all's world, to the average goy, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. The impulses and the impressions of you looking down your whole life, it don't matter if you got a little bit of truth in you or not. You can't see that. It doesn't matter if you glance up every now and then. You fucking don't have a clue of how important that is, because the same upbringing you've had to look down and look to the exterior for answers is the same way they've been raised and given certain material to unlock certain spirit. But it's not the one that I'm addressing. When you get in deep enough, Rakia would be the top angel like ours. It's funny you got Kia cars and Ra, because Ra would be radiant, which would be ours. But now all you got is just, let's pray. Do you see Ra in there? See, when you're praying, you're supposed to be sending signals to God, to your higher power. Same way the sun Ra rays. You pray with the brain. Ra's in the brain. Grain. Ra is there. You see what I mean? But we don't have that. And when we talk about that, then we're talking about Genesis. And we're talking about spirit of motion, spirit of formation. We're talking about the elements, the separation of the waters. You know, Saturn. Then you're going to have the sun, then the moon, then the earth. There's your elements. Fire, air, water, earth. And see, nobody, when we try to tell people, to the ones that know what I'm talking about in physical form, they ain't going to have they can't put that together. You know how fucking long it has taken this brain to unlock all that again? Fighting through the fucking bullshit that y'all have laid out there, even though we did come back. See, in the average goy over here, they're designed to where if they look at it, they turn from it if they can't. If it's not in the norm of their conscience, then they dismiss it and they run, because the impression that they've had, we already know. So it's a childish, demonic nature. I already know that shit. But I know and once again, physical Matt, this has nothing, no intention for any lesser than ourselves, or lesser than the, keep it on point. You gotta flush these emotions that's worldly in you and stick to the ones that have done all this, and to the unseen that's fucking controlling it. There's a song that talks about Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, when he says, Cobain, can you hear me? Something from station to station. Do you know what stations are? That would be Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, and satellites. Those are the real names. And guess what? Every one of those lights, the main ones, the 7, they're connected to your organs. Yeah, and then those lights are connected to the plants and all life forms out there. Depending on what you need to put in you, there it is out there. But these goy don't fucking know any of that. They don't even have nothing. They're so fucking stupid. The only thing they have that's value is what's in their hands. They cannot see that the flashcards are the billboards. They can't see that. That's what's amazing, is how you've ingrained that into them. You've literally taken out nature with your signs, which is sins. They're so dumb. But see, it hit me, you know, if you're going to set up the world this one last time, you know, 500 years ago was when the unseen shit was going on the other side, with a hierarchy of spiritual personnel. And then fast forward to the middle of the 1800s, you have all these little damn dummy beings thrown out of heaven, literally cast down to earth. And then Hollywood's created to have cast members, casting, acting, you know, black magic like Ridley Scott and all these dummies. They're all wizards and warlocks. They write the scripts and then put them into their currents and their impressions, and then they send it through their fake radio waves. That's an invention of the magnetic field, and then it penetrates the optic nerve, and then it charges the cerebrum and the cerebellum and the occipital lobe, and then the sensorium organ, the faculties and senses and imagination is developed inside and around emotions from black magic, fake warlocks, fake. But it's what it is. You know, the same way when you throw a pebble into the water, okay, those rings is what's going to represent death in a sense too. Okay? And if you don't know anything about death and how death is beautiful, see, when I say that to the goy, their impression is what? He's crazy! They start breathing heavy because that Ahrimanic demon in them, it compresses their soul. See, they don't tell you that. When you hear of a death, then that's a separation, and that's your soul compressing matter. You can't see it, that's your soul, because the connection's gone. The physical connection, so it's gone. But they'll tell you, no, it's not, you're just upset. Alright. So, Goy, what do you want to go with? Do you want to go with, it just makes you upset, let's go have an orgy, I go to a big church, you see our careers and money? Or do you want to go with, that's your soul? And your soul shouldn't be like that. You should be rejoicing, but nobody gets prepared. See, that's the thing is what happens when you go somewhere and you're not prepared? It's all fucking hell and chaos, isn't it? So why wouldn't the same principle and laws apply for the other side? Because they do. But these fucking dumb goy over here, all they look and see, y'all are so good with your little images and pictures and your sounds and tones and how you've literally fucking shoved it in the ass, the whole generational line that you've got since this began. From your little stores, oh look, there's a magazine with pictures and everything, and those people are famous. Wow. Ooh, there's a rapper that's bright with a child on it going, hey, eat me, I'm sugar. Causes diabetes, but I'm fucking dumb. That's an impression that the goy can't see, but we can see right through all the shit. To the town squares, the 21s, the Saturnian shit. To the bells in the churches, bell, which has to do with, but see, the bells used to resonate some sound with us that would resonate the soul, and that's why there's no more bells. Because it has to do with the toroidal field, and now you watch actors and listen to pastors that create toroidal fields in the brains of the fucking dumb goy. They ain't got a fucking clue who the fuck they are. It's amazing what you've done. But then again, like I've said it years ago, I could do what you do. It's not hard to just, when you control everything, but see, their minds can't see that. See, you filled their fucking heads up with billions of images and sounds that they have no idea that's in there. They're so fucking dumb. What? Are you crazy? That's who they are. They don't even know they're the product. They have no fucking idea that they're the product. And then the money you gave them, that's it, buddy. That's all it took. Just give them a little money. You know? But see, those ripples in the water and the rings I sort of touched base on have everything to do with that, but the unseen. I know that. And you motherfuckers that are doing all this know that I know that. You know that I know that motherfuckers in physical form ain't nothing but they're just little minions. You love your little wordology you use on them dumb goy. Little one-eyed little minions. It's like, look, you got them. You got them, buddy. That generational impulse and current, you got them in. It's so fucking addictive, ain't it? Introducing your little impulses to them and watching them react. You know, different than me getting that sip of alcohol. Oh, look, I'm excited. See? Look at me. Look at this fucking goy blasting you in physical form. Blasting you beyond belief, because I see you. We're no different. You just got the upper edge right now in physical form, and truthfully, what the fuck y'all are, you don't even have a clue what's going on. None of y'all do that's doing this. You're raised from afar. The same. Listen, we've done it. You listen, and y'all raise people, or whatever, goy, because y'all are goy too. You got the same fucking flesh that we do. So you gonna raise individuals. All right. So there's a clique around you that's gave you the mindset of this world. Like y'all are you're it. So y'all, this is what you do. Even though there's fucking 5 more organizations controlling you, and you can keep going all the way. And I can see the ones that controls the whole fucking thing. That literally talk to the unseen. Not your little pentagram controlling spirit magic shit. I'm talking about deeper black magic. Shit that they don't even put on their fucking TVs. Oh, that's fucking child's play and crayon shit. That's kids' meal shit you're doing to them. We already know the blood sorcery. It's the quickest way to get there. See, and like white magic, the goy don't know that they're all into black magic from head to toe. They got the cologne, they got the spray, everything. They are on. But like white magic, you gotta have, set shit up. Make stuff, get stuff prepared. When you're shit, you just cut our anatomies. You use our blood. So without us, you can't be where you are. So and that's why you put it on your little TV so you can get these dummies to. Because I was in your detoxes. I was in there with them beautiful young little spirits. Young women, coming in there, nothing wrong with drugs and alcohol. They just cut themselves. Why? Because it's what they watched. It's what they watched. And they're so fucking stupid that the damn goy parents don't even know that they're doing it to the next generation. And then here comes the next. Here you go. Here you go, little goy. See, there's the answer to them. And they're so dumb. There's no hope for them. But I know what that picture represents. I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I ain't talking about the physical side of it. That shit's fucking kids' meal. All that shit's kids' meal. You want to see? I've tried to talk to them about how you grade continents, like these goy grade neighborhoods, and run around going, yeah, I built that neighborhood over there, man. Yeah, and you created them. And they're so dumb that he's crazy. He's crazy. It's very easy to control through fear and poverty and hope. But they can't understand that, like, if they could do an inventory, which they can't, if they could critically think, which they can't, if they could ponder, which they can't, it's the same fucking stores, different names every continent, same militaries, different shit, same structure, same laws, same courts, same prisons, same sodas, same, that's same movies now, same. And, we already know, like with your zodiacal chart, that the opposite of May the 1st is going to be up here. So the opposite of May the 1st every year is Halloween, which May the 1st is Bavarian Illuminati founding, but we also know too that when it has to do with that up there, that's when there's more energy. To the goy is their word. That's when more spirit is being poured on to us. So when you don't fucking know that and you skip May the 1st like we should be celebrating, but they're done, they're going, and then you flip it in reverse, as above so below, and then you make them celebrate Halloween more, then you unlock more energy, spirit of demonic or demonic nature. See, these fucking dumb goy are ignorant. And I know what goes on behind Gemini. I know the twins and these in and out. We know about it. This time travel shit that you put on your fucking TVs and show these dummies to where they're just like, guys, this is pretty cool. Wow. It should make sense to some of these goy listening to this, but they can't. See, when you deny springtime and when there's more spirit coming into the world, you block that spirit and then you flip the 180 over to Halloween, which is 31st of October, 311 or 113. And which evil fucking monster night. Yeah. So then you glorify that. See, the goy can't see that. How when you literally just ignore May the 1st, just ignore it. Just ignore how important spring is. Everything's spring to life. We're just going to ignore it. Yeah, they say, hey, go buy some shit that grows out of the ground. So we're going to ignore life being springing out of the ground, flip it to death, and celebrate it. More churches everywhere. Come here, let's have Halloween, everything. These dummies have no fucking idea what demon is in them and what daemon that you've created within them and how you control them through your fucking gadgets, through your AI. It's funny, I'm getting my back adjusted. And they did an x-ray, of course, and the bone on bone's not bad. It's not there yet, but it's got to be decompressed. And guys like, you got a very unique coccyx, your bone, and it's like, wonder why. And see, that's the whole thing is I don't want to go into all that. You know, because to the goy out there, they don't understand if they could stop the substances that they're introducing into their anatomies and try to dry out from everything that you forced into them, then like their blood is connected to prior generations and they would literally have dreams and visions of their prior bloodlines. Yeah. And they can't have nothing because you threw rubber on them. You fucking threw all that arsenic in them. Look at them. They're so fucking happy. Look at them. Look, they're running around fucking eating ice cream this big at 9 o'clock in the morning now, sprinkles all over it, and a $100,000 car going, look how, don't you listen to Matt. You've done so good out there, you fucking weirdo demons. You have done so good doing what you have done. God, you have fucking done good. But you still ain't there. This cannot happen again, right? This cannot happen again. You know what I'm talking about now. And then they say it's in our arms. I'm going to speak in code for a minute. So it's in our arms for the future. I'm going to be brief. My sobriety date is on 12/17. That's the beginning of Saturnalia in ancient times. Birthday is December the 7th. 12 constellation 7 is the strongest, most powerful number that there is when it comes to any kind of dark art, magic period whatsoever. Go get any of the fucking dark art, any book, good, bad, they'll tell you the same thing. I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for this. Matt didn't ask for this. Matt finally realized that he's fucking not in control anymore. The people around him didn't leave him. The worldly Ahrimanic nature in them is what has ran off from him. See, you can unlock what's inside of you when you have demons, demon nature around you. They can be as nice and as polite and try to be as can be, but they represent funding this thing that they created and never questioning their existence or anything, which is destruction. There's no such thing as family time. That shit is called destruction. There's phones in every one of them's hands. Hey, look at this. Oh, you've done such a great job. And like you said, The Matrix and other movies, they'll say, no, there's nothing wrong with us. Because it's the program. We already know that. We now return to your regular scheduled programming and all this other bullshit. They're so ignorant that it's not even funny. You know, but some things I just can't say though. I know they want me to say certain things, but I just can't. I mean, we can't. Look, this is to the goy. All right, just real quick. Like, if you show this to your creation, if you show this to them, they go, I mean, even if a little bit fights through, they go, well, it's just a coincidence. And then they just turn around and literally fucking dismiss it. To where even in their subconscious, this image, this picture, just for a brief second of them thinking about it, will never resurface. That's how quick that brain that you've created within these goy dismisses literally your fucking thing. But like I said earlier, shit like this is a kid's meal to me now. Just, this is nothing. You want me to turn it up to fucking 10? We can do that. But this is 1. This ain't even turned on. This is just common sense. But they don't have that. I mean, you have done a fucking really good job at this fucking dumb goy human you've created around materialism, because that's Ahriman. No, it's Ahrimanic. It's the spirit. But just look at this. They can't even see this. Even if you explain it to them, they say, well, it doesn't affect my life. Well, let's go back in history. Can you do that? No. I can go spend all kinds of money today. Hell yeah, you see our career, you see how we go to church. So if you go back in time, they're setting these fucking towns up. You got to be documented in order to be registered so you can be part of a system. So, it's like, what name do you want? I can, here it is. I could see it. Now it just came to me. When they got these criminals and orphans and whoever else and thieves and whatever, and they're setting up wherever it is. They got them all around. They got shit going and they've got them under control. But it's like, okay, listen, there's a system. We've taught you how to read and how to write. And a system, a city is going to be to where we've got to know who you are. Okay, so we can document, so we can bring you this stuff called mail, because we're going to create that. Okay, but we've got to have, you can't just have one name. Yeah, because then you're really free. So we're going to write 20 names out here. So I want you to go through and pick out what name you want for your last name. Because then that way we'll know who you are, where you are, what you have, what the fuck you do. And if you don't do certain things, we're going to throw you in that thing over there. That's called prison. So if you don't comply, then you go in there. And then we want you to have offspring, praise Jesus, and all that. All right. And then here comes some offspring. There's the radio. Rebellion begins, and then that's how they're ignorant as shit. They're fucking stupid. I can see what you've done in the past 200 years the same way a flower grows when I close my eyes. From seed to blossom. There's a hint on what I can see. Because that's the way they look at it. That's the way that this thing sees that. It has to make it grow just the same way that our shit grows. It has to grow into that program. See, they don't have a fucking brain, but the goy do. So they have to be led. You throw a baby out in the middle of nowhere, it has to be taught. Animals have spirit, not instinct. They got spirit in them. Well, depending on what that baby's given is how that baby's going to think. And it's going to be concrete and it's everything that it does. It's that easy to the goy. But look at them. They're running around right now. You gave them just a little bit more hope with Trump, didn't you? And then you're bringing in all these fucking... We're getting there, Matt. And it's like, no, they're getting there. The system's not built yet. So they got to keep rewarding you with their fake money and fake emotions and fake image and fake fucking possessions. And then when y'all die off, these offspring that's coming up right now that have literally no fucking faculties, common sense, no love, sympathy, empathy, or nothing, you wait till what the fuck they're fixing to unleash. You just wait, buddy. We know, I know, and they know. We know what's coming. You fucking don't. You're already there. You're already there. You're already there in their movies to where it shows like LA, it's all smog and all that. You're already there. there's a whole world here, and then a world here before that, and then a world before that. But what they've done, see, they've got everybody fooled. Even the ones that are on fire are fooled. That's the thing is, see, they've had to sit back and watch me because they know that I fucking ponder. They know what's in me. They're allowing this to happen. I've already seen something down the road, and it's up to me, to my physical side, to try to have some kind of fucking self-control, which is impossible when you're coming, when you are in this physical form, raised in this system they've created. You have so much fucking anger in you and everything because of the fake colors. All their colors create more anger and, and all that, and you carry that. You don't know shit about that. You don't play with no flowers or nothing. You play with fucking plastic colors. Hey, creates demons in you. They know that, I know that. And so I've had to go back through my life in this physical form, and every toy, gadget, animal, pet, any kind of act, sex, everything in reverse, I've had to correct within my subconscious and conscious in order to be given certain things from the unseen. They know that, and I know that. You can't have that because of what you have in you, and that what has been implanted in you your entire existence and for generations. Some of you, it would take fucking 4 generations to come out of it. You know what's easier? Die. See? We're just alike, ain't we? Mm-hmm. See, when it gets that bad, that's like The Walking Dead. I mean, that's coming. This dumb goy, it's like, what health expert that leads this nation? What health expert is going to allow so many fast foods and coffees that have so many ingredients and chemicals to be mass produced and pushed and say, there ain't nothing wrong with none of that, it's just a choice? Well, it looks like the choices are pretty bad. But they're so dumb because that impression of those chemicals tastes so good. I'm 5 years old, I'm a little goy. Oh, there's Programmed for Life. We know that. They don't. It's what it is. And when you're an outcast, this day and age, if you're an outcast, that means you're casting out of the, of the generational empire of the bloodline. You're an outcast, and that's a mockery. Because you're not in the caste anymore. See, the whole unit's a caste. And it's an outcast when you go against the grain, because your little unit's created. You're created to consume what they give you. We know that. They fucking don't. And then you're created to accept when you catch or get something that you fucking did to yourself because you're ignorant. We know that. And then you go to their structures. So your little current, your little impression is one sick fucking routine of destruction. It's what you have. And you're so fucking ignorant that you will not see it. You can't. It's not in there. Because we know that. This unseen, what they control, and me. So, they're almost there too. But there's a little bit of detail, last minute detail shit they're getting done. They tell you they'll plan it fucking 1,000 years out, if not longer. And then, hypothetically, because it's what we're saying, and then only a year or two out, they'll start working on minor details. See, you got to get generations of a mindset in the same mindset, all going to the other side. See, that's what y'all don't understand's happening through this AI shit. We know that. They fucking don't. All their emotions comes from you. They don't know that, but we do. They don't have anything in them. Nothing. They have no soul and spirit. You have eradicated that shit. We know that. They're just little memorizers. Look at them. Look at them. They got pieces of paper. Look, this is where I went to your school. We know. We can prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt, and they can't see it. So I just wanted to share some of this because it's beyond important. Not just for maybe someone to hear, you know, because I mean, I'm struggling trying to go back through my history, because there's several instances that started this process, you know, and that's why we always say, you don't dismiss any messenger. You better be open to everything in the initial beginning until it might get heated, but don't deny anything. It doesn't matter. Whatever circumstance hits you, you face it head on. Don't run from it like those dummies. If you're listening to this, they'll tell you. They'd be like, yeah, we want them running from everything, because that's how they've created them. It goes against the impression. They can't allow another impression in there. But that's for the ones that know what I know. I know I'm out. I'm out. Love you.